Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. Well, there. I like that. I like to get the center of attention. Anyways, let's do the intro again. Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome, Channel X, the most. Jesus, I botched it. Botched it. What the hell? Okay. Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome once again to another fun-filled, exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog 247, and as always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Baby, all right. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. Oh, oh my God. You hate that? Don't you hate it when you do Jamar? I do. I lose my mind all the time. A haircut. Jesus Christ. This little shitty thing sticking up there. It's like I'm like, ugh. I tell my, I go to the hair place. You know, I tell them when I want it shaved off, I want it completely shaved off. They just leave a little bit of hair. Like shave my head, shave my head. I want I want to be I want to be as smooth as the baby's behind. They do that. I want to be at zero. I want no hair. I want no hair. Because when it grows out, it's like I get this piece of shit. And it doesn't look good. I think with goatee, I gotta do something. I used to have this. So, as you notice, we have we are on the we are on the final episodes of the season. So this is our year-end wrap up. So we got different episodes to do and everything like that. Um, let's see. Um, we are. So we have various shows to do. Um, so we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. Excuse me. 'Cause we got because we're gonna be doing 6 episodes. One counting tonight, and then we got 5 more shows to do after this because we added a couple of new categories. And yeah, we're going to be we're going to be taking care of that, and we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun because today is the moments of 2024, and yeah, chat will be open. Chat, of course, the chat's always open, but to let us know what you think the your fondest your fond moments of 2024 was. Love to hear what you have to say because I know you don't want to hear me all the time. So that's why that is open for business. Yeah, we're not doing any we're not going to do any sponsors. Uh, this this during the like this is how I do it. I just want to get the show over and done. I just want to get these episodes over and done with it as best as I can. However, I will give a you know let's give the shout out. Uh, so uh the you know the Dorkening Podcast Network. Give them a watch. See over on YouTube. The guys they do amazing stuff and everything, and it's absolutely wonderful. They do amazing work and everything. They got some videos posted up right now. For you to take a look, see, and you will love it. You will absolutely love it. And, I love it too. So give them a check, see over on YouTube. Um, especially my personal favorite being the splash pages. Give them a shout and everything like that. Tom Dog sent you. Um, Also, big shout out to the Owl Light Network. Big shout out to them. Check out all the wonderful stuff that they do as well, and you'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. Check them out. And Melly Playful and Tengu, also on YouTube. If you like watching people play video games, and Melly Playful and Tengu are the ones for you. Check them out each and every. Check them out on the YouTube channel, and you'll have a lot of much fun watching them as they are playing it. So yeah. Okay. Um. So I hope everybody had a happy and safe Christmas and second night of Hanukkah. And for all my Jewish viewers out there, and my all my Jewish friends out there, happy second night of Hanukkah. I am Mazel Tov. I'm not a Jewish guy, but I do respect the culture and everything like that, and need a little bit more history on that as well too. So yeah, maybe somewhere down the road we'll talk about other cultures and everything. Well, throw in a little education. I like that. I like to go to the education and everything like that because not only is this a family, but it's an educational for adults. I should clarify, it's a adult family friendly show. How the hell does that work? It's a family friendly show that's for adults. Uh, but yeah, but yeah, I do hope that everybody is and people on social media that just want to say, "Oh, Merry Christmas," bullshit. Christmas and Hanukkah fell on the same day, so come on, like they're nothing more than just uncultured swines. I'm just dehydrated today, so. Yeah, I'm under new medication. I will say that because, let's face it, I am trying to take care of myself and everything. I am, I am, and a lot of people may not see it, but yeah, I'm too. I did lose some weight, but then I gained it back yesterday with with the wonderful feast that I made last night. That I made yesterday. Oh my God, was it wonderful? I mean, talk about the glazed ham, and we had a glazed ham. We had potatoes and stuffing that I made um before, um, but I made it better this year. So it was good. This so yeah, it was actually pretty good. And not too long ago, like a week before, last week I made lasagna for the first time, and none of that Stouffer's. And, and yeah, that was actually pretty blazing. I did not expect my lasagna. I did not expect to make lasagna that good, and it didn't come from Stouffer's. Sorry, Stouffer's, but you're fired. I'm making my own lasagna from now on. So, uh, but yeah, it was good, man. It was so, and but yeah, but I'm under some new medication to control my A1C and everything because listen, I finally got um a new glucose meter, and after being um absent from it from a few years ago because after the fire and everything back in 2020, I kind of lost all that stuff, so I had to get a new so I've been asking my doctor. I said, I need a new meter. I need a new meter. I need a new meter. So I finally got one, and now that I finally got one, I'm afraid to use it. So yeah, because I don't like, let's be fair, I don't mind getting pricked, but it's my finger that hurts when it does that. And it's like I gotta take some baby steps when I do that. So like, can I just prick my ass and then just be done with it? Just pierce my ass. I don't, yeah. Uh, I, um, yeah, I had a quiet Christmas, so it was just relaxing, just me and the parents and everything like that. So yeah, and the food was good, man. The food was good. Um, I was afraid of drying the that the ham was going to be dry, but I was impressed by how um decent it turned out. Trying methods that work. So, and hey, it comes in handy. I'm a cook. So hint hint, ladies. Another single ladies, other single ladies. This guy can cook. To put a ring on you. Seriously, especially Beyonce. She's been making a big deal about her being on the halftime show yesterday. I mean, really, huh, give me a break. What about you? Good. We'll talk more about Beyonce uh, in the year in review. Uh, music, music. That's a new category that we're coming up later this season. this coming week coming up. So yeah, Sir Bob. So, all right. Yeah, I hope everybody's having like I said, I hope everybody had a safe Christmas, and now Hanukkah's here, and hope hope everybody is having a good time celebrating Hanukkah and everything, and um okay, so now um so we have our moments in 2024. They had a lot of pretty interesting moments, and I had to wipe out all the political stuff that happened. So everything that had to do with politics, so you won't hear it on this episode. Um, so yeah. Um, so yeah. So yeah. But even though there was some crazy scene stuff that did happen in politics, you won't hear it on this episode. Um, those are my rules. I live by. I will, however, I do have an honorable mention though, that I do want to bring up, and it is Steamboat Willie is now in public domain. So, if you remember at the beginning of this year and the beginning of this season, I dropped a big announcement. I think it was the first episode of the season. I gotta Yeah, it was the first episode of the season, and yeah, and it was pretty interesting that it was it was a shocking it was a groundbreaking announcement, and that on the birthday of Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie became public domain. And it was weird too because it happened on the day that I was that I was doing the show. So yeah, it was so yeah, that is of course a really, and what's interesting, and sure enough, there was a movie that came out um using Steamboat Willie as the basis of the movie. And it was kind of like I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was kind of like in the basis of what uh, those that Winnie the Pooh um horror film that they were doing too. Uh, yeah, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Oh yeah, that's that's yeah, that was the movie that came out last, and I think there's a sequel. A sequel that I think this sequel. But yeah, yeah. This oh yeah. But yeah, that's pretty weird. And yeah, it's like a yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, I think Winnie the Pooh is also a public domain. So I believe so. But yeah. Um, hold on. Oops. Oh yeah, here we go. Um, so yeah, it's going to be so yeah, that movie did not come out yet, and but there's like Mousetrap, and then there's going to be so yeah, there's going to be a slasher film called Steamboat, but it's called Screenboat, and I'm looking at the synopsis right now. It's an upcoming American slasher film, co-written, produced, and directed by Stephen Lamorte. It's a horror reimagining of Walt Disney and um, UB Urich 1928 animated short film Steamboat Willie. The film follows a group of New Yorkers who terrorized by a murderous version of Mickey Mouse, and it stars Tyler Tyler Posey and Kaylee Hyman, with David Howard Thornton playing Mickey. The Walt While the Walt Disney Company retains exclusive rights to the depictions of Mickey Mouse from their own franchise, the Steamboat Willie version of the character entered the public domain on January 1st, 2024. So yeah. So yeah, so if you remember, first episode that I did of this season was on January 1st, and yeah, that's when I broke off the announcement. And one day leave, and then sure enough, January 2nd, which is the next day, Screamboat was announced, and it's scheduled. And Screamboat is scheduled to be theater. Christ, I can't even talk right now. Screamboat is scheduled to be theatrically released worldwide on January 24th, 2025. Yeah. Um, so as I said, David Howard Thornton is Mickey Mouse. Tyler Posey's in the movie. Haley Hyman, Allison Patel, Amy Schumacher, not to be confused with Amy Schumer. Jesse Posey. So I guess there's some sort of relationship between um, him and Tyler Posey. I don't know if they're married. I don't know. I think they might be brothers, siblings or cousins. I don't know. Rumi, Rumi C. Jean Lewis, Kaylee Hyman. They see. I'm looking at. I'm not on IMDb, which is surprising. Um, yeah, I Wikipedia this crap, and it's Kaylee. They put down Kaylee Hyman twice. Jesse Cove, which is Martin Cove's son from Karate Kid, and Jarlath Conroy, Charles Edwin Powell, and Gerard Lindsay. Oh yeah. So yeah, since now it's in public domain, a lot of people can do whatever they want with the with Steamboat Willie. And from what I understand, and there's a rumor now that I'm talking about I'm bringing this up because one of the care it has been announced that somewhere in next year in 2025 that Popeye the Sailor Man, everybody knows Popeye, he eats raw spinach out of the can and beats the shit, and after doing that he beats the shit out of everybody that gets in his way or terrorizes his girlfriend Olive Oil. It is rumored that Popeye is also going to be in public domain next year. So, and of course, we're going to be talking about that. And I also heard that after the after that announcement, there's going to be a horror film in that genre in that area because since Popeye will be in public domain, anybody can take it. So, and plus, also there's going to be there's supposed to be also uh, a the Sailor and uh, Popeye the Sailor uh, animated movie. Um, kids film and everything like that. So yeah, a lot of good stuff going on. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Yes, sir. I'm crazy. I'm having a lot of, you know, it's the end of the season and everything like that. So we got a lot of shows. We got a lot of shows to do before we get to the season finale. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing the five the top five thing because I'm not the budget doesn't call for it. So yeah, this was a really tough list, and so this is a very interesting moment. Some really interesting moments. Some could be good, some could be bad, regardless of how you put it. And we're gonna try to drag the show out as best we can. And only I can. So, so here we are, coming in at number five. J Lo and Ben Affleck divorced again. Now, a couple of years ago, they started dating and married and then get married again. Um, so yeah, this was a good reunion. However, they they announced earlier this year that they were going to split up. And yes, this was a shocker. And actually, I don't think actually, you know what? I don't think anybody was a bit surprised about the split up because whatever I completely forgot why they split up before um their first split up. I totally forgot why. But this time around, Jay, they both had conflicting schedules and everything like that, and it just we don't know what the hell happened. So yeah, J-Lo and Affleck, they split up, and yeah, I honestly thought this happened last year, but no, I was wrong. It actually happened this year because just recently, earlier in the year, when we see that Super Bowl, when we saw that Super Bowl commercial for Dunkin' Donuts, it looked like they were, Dunkin's Munchkins, you got. I mean, that actually was pretty good though. Well, I'm not gonna lie. You know, you hear that Krispy Kreme? I haven't had Krispy Kreme because there's none in Connecticut, except for the casino, the Mohegan Sun Casino, and I'm not counting. I'm not counting the casino because I'm talking about an actual location, kind of like where Dunkin' Donuts is like 5 minutes away from everywhere. So for real, it is. And you take a look at the franchise of Dunkin' Donuts. You realize that there's a Dunkin' Donuts location 5 minutes from everywhere, just like Starbucks. Just like Starbucks, it's like 5 minutes from everywhere. It's like except that one Starbucks where it's a Starbucks across the street from each other. I want to check that. I want to see that. I want to see that Dunkin' Donuts. I want to see that Starbucks for the nutrients from it. So yeah. Whew. Yeah, yeah. And now I progressed from what I was talking about with Ben Affleck, and um, so I guess they decided to just be friends, something like that. So it was like a mutual split up. So at least that part there was nice. But Jennifer Gardner had been seen with Ben Affleck shortly after the split up. So who knows? Maybe we'll get to see a reunion of Ben. Maybe, I don't. Only time will tell. Okay, number 4 on our list, Hawk Tuah. Yeah, we got to spit on this thing. And I'm not talking about. So, um, so Hawk Tuah. This became a huge sensation for about 15 minutes, and then it made a downward spiral. So the Hawk Tour girl, her real name is Haley Wells, um, became an internet meme from a viral YouTube video posted this year during a street interview. She later used the catchphrase "Hawk Tuah," and I don't even onomatopoeia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. We're spinning on the guy's schlong for oral pleasure. Hey, I'm only reading what Wikipedia says. I don't know about you. So, um, and so because of that, because of in the question, the um the question that she was asked, um, it was the question that was asked, um, well, it was in June of this year during on the YouTube channel, the Tim and D TV, um, and the guy that the one that interviewed Haley was, I believe it was, um, Darius Marlowe. And he asked the question, what's the one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time? And without hesitation, uh Haley's Haley's answer was, um gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that. So yeah. And lubricating purpose, for lube. Saliva is not, it can be used for lumen. If you don't have KY handy. But, you know, others like myself have questioned that because, because when somebody's bobbing my knob, I don't nobody hawk was on it, nobody lubes it up in every way because I come equipped with my own lube. It's a little bit personal, but you're talking about a guy that, by the way, fun fact about my name. Fun fact about my name, Tom Dog. This is all abbreviated that you see right here. What you see right here, Tom Dog, that's all abbreviated. And I'm actually going to put it on. I'm going to put it on the banner. Now I. Hey, ready? This is what Tom Dog stands for. This right here. This is what it stands for. Only man doing obscene gestures. Oh yeah. So Tom Dog is not just a name; it's an abbreviation or one of those acronyms or whatever the you want to call it. So yeah, that's what it means. The only man doing obscene. So if you remember, so you can eat. So if you can remember Tom Dog, you'll easily remember Tom Dog by remembering this acronym. The only man doing obscene gesture. And now with that cheesy smile and a thumbs up and everything like that, you can put that on a T-shirt now. So, there you go. Screenshot it. Make your T-shirt and everything like that, and make sure you you email the make sure you make sure that but make sure if you're gonna do that, I expect royalties. So I'm not asking for much, only 10%. So 10% of the royalties. Yeah. But as much as but with the with Haktua and everything, Haley Welsh, she it was a meme for a while. It became a really meme, and I made fun of it many times on the show. Not as much as I should have, but nonetheless, I still made fun of it. And and it quickly died down because of the hype for all this. She has her own podcast now, and also what was interesting is that but then it all went downhill. Only went downhill from the select from the fandom that she had and everything. It just slowly died down because it just quickly went into a downward spiral because she then became so famous from that one meme that she opened up a cryptocurrency. She formed her own cryptocurrency and lost and screwed everybody over of their hard earnings. Now, to be quite honest with you, I don't feel sorry for anybody who invested everything from this uh crypto this big cryptocurrency called you know I forgot the name of the I do want to get to know the let's see go back to talk to um let's see what was the name of that. No. Investors are suing the company two of the Moon Foundation. The Moon Foundation. So yeah, I guess what the name was. Well, let's go to yeah, nothing, no, what's all right. Let's see. Yeah, I have. Yeah, it doesn't really show what the name of her cryptocurrency, what name of the crypto one. I mean, if anybody on there, please educate me with that. But let's see. So, but I do, however, want to um I do want to bring up a story. Now, I don't know if this is real or yeah, S Tua, the Tua. That was the crypto name. But this was on this caught my attention on Twitter, and so this was the thing. Um, so from a from from an ex user and everything. I'm going to keep it anonymous because I don't, to protect the guy's identity. But I replied to it, and but it was some, but I don't know if this is like legit or anything like that. But I'm still going to read it anyways because it's so friggin' funny. And then I'll read you what I wrote in the response because I responded to it. This kid wrote, "I'm so fucked. I don't know what to do." When the Hot Tool girl announced that she released a coin, I genuinely thought it would be my shot at making millions. I convinced my parents to take out a second mortgage on the house, liquidated all my assets, and took out a six-figure loan from the bank, and then put everything on dollar sign Tua the second it released. For the first 20 minutes, I was in a state of literal euphoria. I was worth tens of millions of dollars and could see the general wealth being accumulated in front of my eyes. My parents would have finally, after years, been able to quit their second jobs that they started working in order to allow me to stream from home full time. Me and my girlfriend would be able to go on a real date after over a year of scrounging pennies. I'd be able to tell my grandmother that she doesn't have to give me her insulin money so I could buy um, WoW memberships and RP, which for those who don't know what WoW he's talking about, it's World of Warcraft. Um, and RP is just leveling up your character. And then it all came crashing down. I'd be able to tell oh, and then in the span of minutes, I lost everything. Tens of millions reduced to tens of thousands. I'm still in a state of shock. I really don't want to force my 63-year-old father to start working a third job, but I see no other option at this point. You, Haley Wells, you ruined my life. I hope you rot in prison. Yes, rotting in hell isn't. Now, this is what I wrote, and I don't know if this is. I don't like I said. I don't know if this the person that posted the tweet that posted it is legit or anything like that. But I couldn't resist I couldn't resist the temptation of responding to this video or this responding to this ad. I mean to this thing. So I go, so you convinced your parents to take out a second mortgage and into early retirement. Now you're thinking about forcing your father to get back to work because you have no other option. How about getting your lazy ass to work and pay off all that debt because you bankrupted your family? There was more there, but I was only limited to a certain amount of I was only limited to a certain amount, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't. It's like first of all, he spends his money. But and I don't even know. I mean, I'm a diabetic, but I don't recall ever getting any insulin money because obviously I don't even actually I don't qualify for it because I take a pill called metformin. So yeah, so so yeah, and I've been doing pretty good on that. Now I'm lowering my A1C with that audience. But anyways, enough about me. So, and then what pissed me off even more is that the fact that this kid used, that took his grandmother's, you know, pension and whatever it was to buy the cards. And it's like, really, that's the lowest form, you know, that's the lowest thing on earth, man. And then forcing your parents to put a second or third mortgage on the house. And his father probably has like, you know, still paying up the ass with all that shit and everything. And then now they're pretty much, and if this is legit, he literally put his family out on the street, all because he relied on a fake cryptocurrency scam. And then, and to make matters worse, Haley's going around saying that she's the victim. How the fuck is that even possible? It's like you're correct, like you're pretty much your career's pretty much done with because you scammed a lot of people from did scam a lot of people of their hard earned earnings to invest on on this form of cryptocurrency that does not work. And you know what? I never trusted cryptocurrency from the get go, and I still don't trust it. And I'm not going to criticize anybody who are successful at investing in crypto, but and I know it's here to stay, but Jesus Christ, what whatever happened to investing in the stock market? Whatever happened to that? It's still a thing. You can still invest in the stock market, but now they're making it easier to invest in because I once learned in school how to invest in the stock market, and I aced the class. Now, I asked the question when I was learning how to invest in the stock market. I said, "What does this have to do with science?" Because this wasn't science, but I aced it. Apparently, from what I understand, that my science teacher was going through some financial trouble because is he had a business he owned a business and somehow it mysteriously caught on fire. So yeah, come to find out, he lost his job as a science teacher, and um, he was arrested for committing insurance fraud. So, which kind of fit the pieces together because of the fact that he was like, okay, class, we're going to learn how to invest in the stock market. And I'm like, this is science. You're going to be using your brain. Which was shortly after we learned how how speed worked, how inclines work. Yeah, we're high school students buying toys. So yeah, real science. I was wondering if we were going to microwave a hot dog, we're going to microwave a hot dog just by using a car battery. Like I was wondering if we were going to make a hot, make a hot dog using, carrying one of those heavy duty batteries that, those big giant ones. Yeah, those are hard to find nowadays, but one of those big giant industrial batteries, you know, tie some coil around there and just dab them into the hot dog. It was done by a famous scientist called the Squizzer. We're gonna need another Timmy. Oh, yeah, we're doing like we're doing elementary science in a high school. I was insulted because I gone from learning the periodic table from playing with Hot Wheels cars. and investing in the stock market. Oh, I was insulted. Of course, I didn't do anything about it because, hey, investing in the stock market and science fast money. Sign me up. So and now they make it easier now to invest in the stock market. So I throw in a few bucks here and there, and yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Not as good as I should, but a little rusty in that area. But that's okay. That's okay. That is okay. I'm gonna have to. I may have to invest in Tesla just so I can get some free money. As a matter of you know what? That does bring up an interesting point. It's like, yeah, I know, I'm supposed to be doing a show here, but I'm kind of interested in, I'm kind of interested into knowing where my Bitcoin went down. Gotta catch another one. Stocks went up though. Okay. Let's see where Tesla is standing at today. Oh, Tesla is doing pretty good. But the stocks are down. The Tesla's the most popular one is at 1.76. Okay, good to know. So if anybody wants to invest in the stock market, maybe I'll just do another one. Do another show. That's investing in the stock market with Tom Dog. You could be successful where Tom Dog has failed. Actually, I'm working on investing in gold. So I got everything all figured out. Investing in gold. Can I think? But anyways, Haley Well. Uh, yeah, looks like we want to make money so bad. You're probably gonna have to talk on OnlyFans, if you know what I mean. Okay, number three on our list. Pat Sajak's final episode of Wheel of Fortune. Yes. The season of I think it was either 41 or 40 or 41 was his last season. And he ended this season last season by having a most emotional moment in 2024 because pretty much an end of an era. You know, he's done it all in on Wheel of Fortune. He's been with Wheel of Fortune for a really long time, and yeah, um, he stepped down as host of Wheel of Fortune, and he's doing some behind the scenes work. He is still hosting Wheel of Fortune, but it's the celebrity version, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so it's it's pretty. So he did all the taping for that. So yeah, he's all set and everything, and so yeah, it was very emotional. I got a little teary eyed, looking at some fond moments and everything like that. And so um, it was really cool. It was really cool. And but one of the most emotional moment in game show history too that that he stepped down. He's been on there for a long time, but yeah, you know, and of course I inducted him into the channel at all. Then you know, out with the old, in with the new. Ryan Seacrest at number 2. He debuts as the new host of Wheel of Fortune, and at the beginning there were some mixed reactions about how well he was going to do on Wheel of Fortune. Being the new host, and he was a little. And I saw his first ep- I did see his first episode. He did pretty good. He did all right. You can see that it was a little. He was a little. Um, he seemed a little bit nervous, but he's a professional. He's done game shows before, and but yeah, he's making Wheel of Fortune very very interesting because sometimes there's celebrity cameos in there. Um, he gave people he gave contestant tickets to see Taylor Swift, which was out of nowhere because there was a fan of Taylor Swift, a Swiftie, um on Wheel of Fortune, and she's just like, I love Taylor Swift, blah, 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 and everything like that. It's like, and he he did that and everything. Hannah's getting more involved in the show, um, because of the chemistry that him and that Vanna and Brian have because they've been friends for a really long time. And even the show's announcer, Jim, is getting into all the fun and everything like that. So it's one of the most entertaining, and the prizes are awesome. The prizes are awesome. Um, with the giveaways and everything like that, it is really good, and he's doing an outstanding job. He really is. He's doing a really good job, and it's different from how Pat Sajak is. When Pat Sajak was hosting Wheel of Fortune, and I'm loving it. I'm loving this this new feel, and it is great. It is absolutely great, and yeah, he had a pretty good season. He's had pretty good season so far, and yeah, he's been and even giving people some surprises and everything like that. You know, and he's really good. I mean, he gave away some coffee. He gave away some coffee mugs to a coffee drinker. So, uh, the other night, and yeah, it was awesome. It was actually really awesome, and I'm really and I'm working on it. I'm working my hardness to become a Wheel of Fortune contestant because I really do want to be one. So I'm not giving up. I am doing it. I am doing those applications, and hopefully you get to see me spin the wheel. And so yeah, really cool. And so yeah, I'm loving this this season of Wheel of Fortune. I am. You know, and we still have our memories with Pat St. Jack and everything. So, but nonetheless, it's still very now. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our are number one. Like I said, this was tough, but you know, it is my list, but I still want to know what you have to think about it. So let us know in the comments of what you think, of who you think or what you thought your your moment of 2024 that either I have missed or better than mine. And here it is, number one, Caitlin Clark. After her college her NCAA win, uh, winning the championship, I believe in Indiana, she has become a very popular star. Um, who would later um, who would later go on to play basketball for Indiana for the in the trying to remember what team for the Fever, Indiana Fever. Um, she did play for the University of Iowa, and oh, excuse me. And so yeah, she so yeah, she has become very popular. She had a pretty rocky season. She had an okay season this year in the WNBA. And yeah, um she is also athlete of the year in Associated Press. So she's also let's see what other accolades she has. So let's go back to Wikipedia. So let's see. Um, let's see. What does this say here? Oh, and also she was also named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year too. So um, making her the first WNBA player to do so. And the first WNBA player to receive this award and the second female athlete in history. The magazine selected her for achievements on the basketball court and her contributions to public life. Good. And so yeah, she has done very well, winning some. Um, yeah, she did pretty good. Iowa Hawkeye is also named there. So yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, So yeah, that is the moments of 2024. Yeah, that is really, really cool. And so yeah, and that there you have it. There you are. Then that is it for tonight's show. Looking at the time here, and yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Um, like I said, uh if you haven't if you haven't checked the yeah, so yeah. Oh, excuse me. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow me on Blue Sky at TomDog247. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below what was your moment. What was your moment of 2024? It could be good, could be bad, somewhere in between. Let me know what you think was your favorite moment of 2024. And I would like to know. I'm curious to know what you think about it. So yeah. Ringy dingy that bell to stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And be sure to support small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing that you can do for us small streamers like myself. And if you want to have a moment, um, and we'll love you for it. And I'll even give you a moment of you'll get a special moment from me of 2024. And if you want to be in that moment, you only have to do one thing. If you don't want to comment or hit that like button or ring that bell, there is one thing that you can do, and it'll be your finest moment of this year or at any time, at any time, and that is face hug that subscribe button. We will see you here tomorrow with um part two or night two or well, anyways, it's the second episode of our year end wrap up, and tomorrow we got a good one. We have the video games of 2024. Yes, we're going to be tackling the uh, not only the best games that I played this year, but also the DLCs and the updates, uh, and also the most anticipated games of 2024 that are not yet released, that are either going to come out next year or either this year or uh, either in 2025 or 2026. We don't know. So yeah, we will put everything all down and everything. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. And there's only one way to do that. Ring that bell and tune in and tune in, ring that bell to stay notified because I'm going to be, I'm going to be posting a lot. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. So for you gamers out there, this is the show that you do not. This will be the show that you do not miss because yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with this. We are. We're going to have a lot of fun. And and the only way you can have is right here. So hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and yeah, well, let's get cooking. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you all so much for tuning in, like I said, and yeah, we'll see you then. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, everybody. Love you all.